$1 billion in funding taken from the mouths of children across the country and in your neighborhood. We take a look at the ripple effect of 2 federal programs being cut and how this impacts your family. Rising prices at the grocery store are leaving local food pantries no choice but to turn families away. Neighborhood News reporter Tyrese Boone is in Kingsville, where neighbors in need are struggling amidst a food shortage. And in Beeville, a man is under fire for stealing from local firefighters. We'll tell you how investigators were able to catch him. Chris 6 News at 5 is next. And we thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Lascano. When you were in school, did you eat the cafeteria food? Maybe you have kids who depend on that PB&J to get them through the day. Well, listen to this. The USDA just slashed 2 programs that provide more than $1 billion to get that food. The programs help schools and food banks buy food from local farms and ranches. The USDA is also freezing other grants and programs. It's part of the White House's efforts to shrink the federal government and how much money it spends. The Coastal Bend Food Bank depends on that money, but their agreement expires at the end of May.
Anytime we work with government agencies, we know everything is always subject to change, but one thing that always remains the same is the Coastal Bend Food Bank will continue to assist and continue with our food distributions that we do.
Coastal Bend Food Bank distributes more than 13 million pounds of food every year, and this year they expect that amount to climb to 15 million pounds. So if they lose USDA funds, the food bank says they'll continue fundraising efforts through direct appeals, foundation requests, and donations. For more on the decision behind these massive cuts, we turn to Scripps News Group's Joe St. George in Washington.
School nutritionists are sounding the alarm with possible impacts coming soon to your child's school meals as a result of cuts the Trump administration has already made and possible cuts that could be on the horizon. On Friday, the Department of Agriculture cut 2 programs that give schools as well as food banks the ability to access and purchase food from local farms. The president of the School Nutrition Association, Shannon Gleave, told the Scripps News Group these cuts will sever relationships that school districts have built with local farmers.
I think I would like just to express how much this has impacted our schools, how many relationships have been built, having our students seeing where their food comes from. And it's not only fresh fruits and vegetables. We've got fish coming from Massachusetts. We've got shrimp coming from Alabama. You've got local beef from schools in Wisconsin.
The Department of Agriculture defended the cuts this week, saying this was a Biden administration program and that the money, in their estimate, was left over from the early days of the pandemic when Congress handed out extra cash to school districts to help pay for more meals.
As we have always said, if we are making mistakes, we will own those mistakes and we will reconfigure. But right now, from what we are viewing, that program was non-essential, that it was a new program, and that it was an effort by the left to continue spending taxpayer dollars that were not necessary.
This cut isn't the only concern for school nutritionists nationwide. This week, over 800 nutritionists from around the United States lobbied lawmakers to protect the current funding formula for school meals that allows for many school districts to offer them for free. Gleave says there is a growing worry that in order to pay for President Trump's tax cuts in a bill that could pass Congress later this year, cuts to school meals could be on the table.
I am a firm believer that students cannot achieve academic success without a full stomach.
For perspective, over 95,000 schools and institutions serve close to 30 million school lunches each and every day. Around 20 million of those lunches are free. Whatever Congress decides in the coming weeks with school meals, it's likely to impact each school district a bit differently, since every school district is funded a bit differently. Joe St. George, Scripps News Group, Washington.
Now, the funding change threatens to affect millions of students across the country. According to the School Nutrition Association, every 1 in 5 children live without consistent access to food. Many students depend on school breakfast or lunch every day. A study from No Kid Goes Hungry says, on average, students that eat school breakfast are shown to achieve 18% higher test scores.
I'm I'm Tyrese Boone, your Kingsville neighborhood news reporter. Food banks and pantries are often the last resort for people in our communities experiencing hunger. But what happens if those run out of food? I spoke with staff at food banks and pantries in this neighborhood who tell me how they deal with this common struggle as they push to end hunger. How often do you frequent food banks?
Probably once a week.
Neighbors like longtime resident Teresa Alt go to food banks across Kingsville to grab a food box. However, some might have to go to multiple locations just to get one.
It was at the church, the Salvation Army there, and it was just too late. The line was long, and I was there late. Yes, and so they turned us here for the next day, here to the BT Church.
Sometimes they end up empty-handed, like the Salvation Army, who usually gives out 100 boxes, only could give up to 65 Monday.
We had to turn down over 25 families that were not able to get food.
The reason for this? Food shortages, and it's occurring in other food shelters. Between less food provided by resources and more mouths to feed, fighting hunger is not an easy battle.
Anywhere from 20 to 25 new families come every Monday, so we are running short on donations, canned foods, beans, rice, just staples that we can give to these people.
Places like BT Church are running out of goods and haven't seen foods such as rice or peanut butter in months. So how can the community make sure neighbors get the food they need? Well, fellow neighbors can make a huge difference just by contributing what they can.
We all could work together. We can end hunger and help Kingsville make a difference in our community to feed those that are in need.
Because at the end of the day,
if I'm eating, my neighbor's going to eat too.
Food shelter workers I spoke with say donations from fellow neighbors, businesses, and grocery stores can help end hunger. Click on christv.com to find out how you can help. In Kingsville, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tyrese Boone, Chris 6.
Tyrese Boone in Kingsville, thanks. Now, plans to terminate the U.S. Attorney's Office lease in Corpus Christi have been reversed. This comes a couple of weeks after the Department of Government Efficiency threatened to end the office's time at the One Shoreline building. The move is expected to save the federal government more than $300,000, while the lease cancellation remains on DOJ's website. The leasing agent for One Shoreline Plaza tells Chris 6 News that the order has been rescinded. Well, we've heard the saying, March comes in like a lion, out like a lamb. Well, the sun's been roaring, and it looks like it's going to continue to be hot throughout the week. Meteorologist Julia Quady joins us now. I know it was pretty close to 90, but I don't think it was quite as hot as your new shoes. My goodness. Look at those, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see them?
They're shining like the sun.
Those are some hot shoes. Those are hotter than 90 degrees.
You're flattering me. Thank you, Andy.
Anyway. How hot is it out there?
It is warm out there. We actually end up hitting an afternoon high temperature of 89 degrees here in Corpus Christi. So that afternoon heat was definitely on full force and in full effect here in the coastal bend. Right now, let's go and take a look, though, at our Whataburger Skycam over Whataburger Field. Pointed over to the new Harbor Bridge. It's still being constructed. You can still see those blue skies out there. Ample sunshine left to enjoy. If you haven't got the chance already to enjoy these beautiful conditions out there. Temperatures for sure, though, are very much on the warm side, especially for western parts of the coastal bend. Right now, here in Corpus Christi, currently seeing a decrease in our temperatures, now sitting at 84 degrees, 80 over in Ingleside. A little bit cooler along the coast, so areas nearby Rockport, Port Aransas, and over in the Bluff, you guys are currently seeing with your temperatures in the 70s. But going further inland, we're looking at that warmer temperatures into the 90s throughout some neighborhoods. So the afternoon heat is still on full force throughout some areas. Now looking at our wind speeds, those have been pretty strong and gusty, especially for us here in Corpus Christi, clocking those winds around 30 miles an hour. More details on your full forecast coming up.
And of course, we'll look forward to that, Julia. Corpus Christi police need your help identifying this man. They say he's responsible for setting setting fire to two large excavators back in December. Happened on Brownlee near the intersection of Ayers and South Staples. So if you have any information that can help, you're asked to call CCPD's arson detective 361-826-8421. An arrest has been made in connection to the robberies that targeted Beeville firefighters. Over the weekend, two groups of firefighters were just grabbing a bite to eat after helping battle the fires in Simpson when their trucks were broken into. After a joint investigation with the Texas Rangers, Jarek Lusk was taken into custody. A search warrant was issued and both the stolen chainsaw and water pump were found with the suspect. Lusk now charged with 2 counts of burglary with a vehicle. Housing market is unforgiving, so one housing option in Flower Bluff has neighbors thinking inside the box. Listen to that. Stick around for that story. You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group. The housing market is forcing hopeful homeowners to be open to all options. And the newest option in Flower Bluff, shipping containers. That's right. Shipping containers are being converted into low-cost housing, offering affordable, all bills paid. Did you hear that? All bills paid living for $800 a month. The units designed for veterans and seniors 55 and older are available through the HUD VASH program. Neighborhood News reporter Tony Jaramillo spoke with developer Brian Johnson, who says 30 units will be placed near the Naval Air Station on Lakeside Drive.
You know, it's not for everybody. These are smaller units, but they're safe, they're new, they're good condition, and they're going to be affordable, all bills paid for people.
Construction has begun. 9 containers are already on site. The units will feature energy-efficient design, including LED lighting and low-flow plumbing fixtures. First units could be available as soon as, and I say could be available as soon as in 4 to 6 months. Well, in Alice, the Rural Economic Assistance League, otherwise known as REAL, began work on its new regional transportation headquarters. REAL assists the community with food, transportation, and adult daycare services for rural communities. The groundbreaking ceremony highlights the importance of REAL in the 9 counties they serve in South Texas. The nearly $30 million project is expected to be complete by 2026.
All right, now taking a live look outside of our Skycam over SPID. You can see that traffic flow is moving pretty well, heading in both directions there. Let's go and take a look at those traffic flow maps though to get a better idea what you expect for your drive heading out the door, making your commute, heading from Portland over to the Harbor Bridge in both directions. You're looking at a pretty clear and easy drive with no traffic hiccups. Moving down to downtown, expect a little bit of some slowdowns happening throughout parts of Ocean Drive as well as on SPID. Heading on Saratoga, you can also expect to experience a bit of a couple areas of some medium speeds there on that roadway as well. Moving on over to Flower Bluff, pretty much all clear for the most part on Walser Road as well as on Flower Bluff Drive. And then heading on the JFK Causeway, you're looking at easy driving conditions until you start to approach the island heading on to that direction. That's it for Traffic Report. More details and forecast coming up. Hey there, welcome back to News at 5. I'm meteorologist Julia Quady. Got gorgeous sunshine and beautiful weather conditions all throughout the coastal bend. Maybe a bit warm and maybe a little bit too hot for some, but especially heading out towards those beaches. Got beautiful beach type conditions to enjoy right now as we take a look at our Sand Dollar City Skycam over at Port Aransas. See a couple cars out there, a couple folks out enjoying some of those beautiful conditions. Got low surf, low concern in terms of rip currents, so just absolutely beautiful, pristine conditions to head out towards the coast right now this afternoon. Let's go and take a look at those current temperatures and feel like temperatures though where things are definitely on the warmer side throughout the coastal bend, especially for our inland neighborhoods. Here in Corpus Christi sitting at 84 degrees, 80 over in Ingleside, into the 70s, maybe a mixture of low to upper 70s throughout some of our coastal neighborhoods like Rockport, Port Aransas, and over in the Bluff. Going further inland though, this includes Kingsville, Robstown, Mathis, and Beeville. All you guys are sharing your temperatures into the upper 80s to low 90s. So again, that heat, summertime stint that we're seeming to getting ever so increasingly close to here in the coastal bend continues just because of the weather pattern that we currently have in place. We see our winds have been pretty gusty and breezy for us here in the coastal bend this afternoon as well, increasing to sustained winds of 30 miles an hour here in Corpus Christi. So very strong winds right now over in our neighborhood currently. 24 miles an hour winds being clocked over in the Bluff, 16 in Port Aransas, and 15 mile an hour winds happening in Rockport. Going further inland, you're getting a bit of a break of those faster wind speeds right now going into the single digits. But our next weather maker right now is going to be a dry line and a very weak cold front that's going to pass through the coastal bend later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. It's not going to give us any change in terms of our temperatures. We're not going to see any dips in that front. If anything, we're just going to see drier air reinforced back into our area. That's going to actually elevate our fire danger, especially as we look ahead towards your Friday. Right now, looking at our humidity forecast, so showing our percentages of the lack thereof of moisture that we're going to have in the atmosphere here in the coastal bend. We'll see that really setting on in tomorrow afternoon with all across the coastal bend looking at your relative humidity percentage being into the teens. That's going to continue as we look ahead towards your Friday. So we'll also see some gusty winds as we're already seeing right now throughout some neighborhoods. So of course, a combination of that with drier air being present, that's what's going to increase our fire danger, particularly as we look ahead towards your Friday. For today and tomorrow and your Thursday, we'll still be enjoying a bit of a grace period, being into those lower ranges of moderate zones as it relates towards our fire danger. But the elevation is coming as we look ahead towards your Fridays. We'll get get into that 4 out of 5 danger zone for your fire danger for your Friday. So you just want to make sure you're being careful on that front. But also with that dry line and weak cold front that passes on through, we'll not only see an elevation in fire danger, but we could potentially be looking at near record or record breaking temperatures into the forecast. Looking ahead towards tomorrow and your Thursday, where we're forecasting a high temperature into 92 degrees. That's nearby our old record set back in 2005 of 94 degrees. Looking ahead towards your Friday, though, we're forecasting for a record breaking temperature of 97 degrees, smashing our old record set back in 1971 of 95 degrees. So we're looking at a serious stint of summertime type of weather looking ahead towards tomorrow and for your Friday. But that's not the end of it. We'll be looking at really dry weather and warm temperatures well above average as we look ahead toward the next 6 to 10 days in South Texas. And looking at your 7-day forecast, that warmth just is going to continue, but warmer, but slightly cooler above average temperatures this weekend into the 80s.
Looking good. Sun in the sky, pollen in the air. It's that time of year when spring allergies take over. According to Medical News Today, March through May can be the worst time for seasonal allergies because of the tree pollen. As the trees bloom and release pollen, people with allergies can experience sneezing, itchy eyes, and other symptoms. The CDC says to lessen the impact of seasonal allergies, change your clothes after being outdoors. You can keep your windows closed and use air filters in your home.
Balancing college coursework is already tough, but imagine being a student and a parent. I'm Alexis Scott, your Bay Area neighborhood news reporter, learning how Texas A&M University Corpus Christi is helping parenting students stay on track. Being a parent while also being a student may be challenging for some. Texas A&M University Corpus Christi wants to make sure parenting students have the right resources to help them graduate. I'm Alexis Scott, your Bay Area neighborhood news reporter, speaking with a parent who believes the university has helped her stay on track to success.
For many students, college life is all about lectures and exams. But for students who are also parents, it means diaper changes, daycare pickups, and sleepless nights. That's the daily balance for Sarita Llamas.
Between being an adjunct for Del Mar and then also working at Bay Area Corpus Christi as a CT tech, and after my husband and I adopted, we decided that I was going to come back to school and get my bachelor's degree.
Llamas learned about the Islanders Caring for Parenting Students program at a campus event.
I feel that this program is an added benefit. You can't do this without a support system.
For 2 years, the program was awarded a $250,000 grant. The money helps parenting students like Llamas with support services, basic needs assessments, groceries from the campus food pantry, and connections to resources on and off campus.
Getting to pre-register and getting to get my classes in early so I know that it's going to work with my schedule and work with my kids. Just the added benefit of having extra resources helps you to move forward in getting to your goal.
University leaders are also looking to help parenting students with testing and licensure fees, school materials, transportation, and even childcare. Llama says the available resources have helped her family and made balancing her life easier.
All these resources that are made available to parenting students so that we can succeed and make our lives better for our children and our community.
Sarita Llamas tells me she believes in the Islanders Caring for Parenting Students program. She's expected to graduate summer 2026. University leaders encourage all parenting students to reach out to them if they're interested in the program. In the Bay Area, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Alexis Scott, KRIS 6 News.
You know, for every big goal that any of us have, there's always an excuse we can use to put it off, right? So we have a story about a businesswoman on Padre Island who's proving no obstacles too big to overcome. Her name is Stacy Samuelson. She's deaf, and she's also celebrating her 3rd year anniversary as the owner of Island Wellness and Nutrition. Our neighborhood news reporter, Aaron Holly, spoke with Stacy about some of the challenges she's faced.
Well, again, so I lost this year at 27, and then I lost this year at 42 overnight. My health challenges are that I produce tumors around my brain and in my spine, and those tumors ultimately took away my hearing.
Well, Stacy wears a cochlear implant on her left ear so she can hear her customers. But she says her motto, never give up no matter what obstacles you face. What a great story of inspiration.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the weather. Almost 90, near a record today.
A near record, and that
Yeah.
trend is going to continue tomorrow and into Friday as well. We'll be looking at record high temperatures potentially as we look ahead, especially for your Friday. Near record tomorrow. Old record is 94 degrees, forecasting a high temperature tomorrow of 92. This is all thanks to that dry line and weak cold front that's just going to reinforce very dry conditions into the forecast. But this is also a bit of a negative note because it is going to elevate our fire danger back down to that high level as we look ahead towards your Friday.
Well, that's the other side of these great temperatures, right? All right, thanks for joining us. We're back at 6 with more news from your neighborhood.
Have a good one.